First, they muted your sound. Then, they flagged your light. They started calling your content, your messages, harmful, dangerous. But chosen one, let's call it what the fuck it really is. This is a digital witch trial, and the silencing has already begun. Not with fire this time, but with filters, with shadow bans, with false copyright strikes on your content, community guidelines that someone wrote with invisible ink. They're not silencing the influencers. They're not flagging the lip syncers. They're not deleting thirst traps or dance trends, are they? Spirit says they're silencing the messengers, the chosen ones, okay? The healers, the prophets, the priests and the priestesses, soul-coded memory holders who came here to wake the sleeping and to warn the marked. Whoever I'm talking to, okay, you didn't just break the algorithm, okay, baby? You broke the veil. And now they're trying to bury your voice before the truth spreads like wildfire. 1:11 on my timer, okay? This isn't about sound, okay? It's about spells. The moment you started speaking in frequency, the moment you started vibrating truth on platforms that they thought that they owned, something ancient in your blood started to stir. Whoever I'm talking to, baby, your voice is not content, okay? Your voice is conjure. And they know it. They knew it when you first appeared on the platform. And to be abundantly clear, they're not silencing you for what you said. They're silencing you for the words you said and what it did. To the speaker who woke up at 3:33 a.m., to the survivor who finally broke that blood contract, to the empath who remembered that they were always a prophet in disguise. You didn't just post a video. You detonated a spiritual charge. You see, the old witch trials, it killed the body. The new witch trials kills the signal. And the digital inquisitors, they don't wear robes anymore. They wear badges. They wear moderator titles. They wear AI masks and compliance policies. Policies that are programmed to detect the light and to flag the frequencies as dangerous. Whoever I'm talking to, okay, you've definitely been falsely muted or shadow banned or silenced for telling the truth. Spirit says it wasn't random. It was a scan. Your frequency registered, okay? And it triggered a protocol that they have used before. These motherfuckers know exactly what'll happen when too many prophets all speak at once. They know that the spell of control will break. This is bigger than copyright, okay? This is about control. You were marked, not for your following, okay? But for your flame. Whoever I'm talking to, you carry timelines in your throat. And they can't risk these timelines infecting the mainstream. So they bury you in distortion. They cloak you in static and interference. They delete your words before they can even detonate. They're not just censoring this content, okay? They're exiling oracles of our time. What they fear the most, it's not the reading. It's the fucking remembering, okay? Tap the fuck in. Why did they do this? Because a sleeping population is profitable, controllable, predictable. If the chosen ones rise, the entire system collapses. If the healers start speaking up, we all stop buying their poisons. 4:04 on the timer. They know when the prophets call it out, the programs crash. See, chosen one, they don't need you quiet because you're wrong. They need you quiet because you're right. And because your magnetism and your energy is contagious. Spirit says you weren't just muted, you were marked. And every mark, every strike that they try to put on your account was a signal flare to your ancestors saying, hey, it's time. Spirit says the real war is not physical. It's vibrational, okay? It's spiritual. It's a war on the word, on the sound, okay? The frequency, especially those who came coded with divine memory. The prophets, okay? The priestesses and priests. The galactic librarians that come disguised as TikTok and YouTube readers. See, these platforms thought that they were deleting you, but in reality, they were activating you. And now it's too late. Now there's too many of us. Spirit says for every voice that they silence, 10 rise up and echo. For every shadow ban, there is a spell breaker. Spirit says for every algorithm trick, there is a divine override, okay? Stop playing with my chosen ones. You can't mute prophecy. You can't cancel blood memory. You can't suppress a collective awakening, especially one that was written in starlight long before their networks and their platforms, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, you're not being silenced because you're dangerous, okay? You're being silenced because you have the voice of liberation. And liberation doesn't ask for permission, okay? Tap the fuck in. They thought they were muting a prophet, but what they did was activate a timeline. Now, the veils aren't thinning, baby. The veil is gone. The messengers are multiplying. And Spirit says a spell of control is cracking. This isn't about views anymore. This is about vengeance. For every oracle that was ever burned, for every prophet that was ever buried away, exiled, for every chosen one that was ever dismembered, deleted, okay, or dismissed, we are the return. And our voices, they will never be silenced again. Matter of fact, to every chosen one who was ever silenced or censored, speak that shit anyway, okay? Pop your shit. Spirit says they can't mute the message that's encoded in your blood. And this message right here, it isn't even a warning, okay? It's a prophecy. And we just pressed play. Matter of fact, drop a flame emoji down below if you've ever been flagged, muted, silenced, banned, ignored, or had your messages distorted because your truth made them tremble. The digital witch trials are here, but so is the reckoning.